I'm sitting in interview room 1 with Melanie Rubin at the draw ceremony for the 2014 U.S. Open. Melanie, tell me what you're thinking right now.
What I'm thinking is it's been such a pleasure helping you out with Parenting Aces, and I had the wonderful opportunity last year to attend the draw ceremony, which was exciting and wonderful. But there's something very different about the draw ceremony this year. They're going to be calling my son's name, and I'm starting to cry. And it's just, living in the moment. What will be. But at this moment, it is just so exciting for him and so exciting for everybody who knows him. And it's just very wonderful.
I'm glad to be here with you, and I will attest to the joy on your face and the emotion and all of the excitement. So thank you for letting me share this with you.
Thank you.
This is Lisa Stone with Parenting Aces, and I'm here with Melanie Rubin, mom to Noah, and with Shelia Townsend, mom to Taylor. And ladies, I know you guys are just beside yourselves excited for what's coming for your children.
Yes, absolutely. This is an exciting time.
It is so wonderful. I mean, especially to be here at Arthur Ashe Kids Day, where both Noah and my daughter Jessie, they started out having fun here on the courts at Arthur Ashe Kids Day when they were, knee-high. And now to know in just a couple days' time, Noah's going to be playing here in the Men's Open, it's just unreal.
Yes, and Taylor was a participant in Arthur Ashe Kids Day 2007 and on court with Serena as a Arthur Ashe kid, but to actually have her now as playing her idol and as the opponent now, I mean, this is surreal.
It's crazy, and I am loving watching you guys and your joy over seeing this journey come to this level. Talk for me a minute about what it feels like from the inside of, thinking back on all the years that you've been traveling and doing all this stuff, and now here you are watching your baby play on the biggest stage.
Well, to see that our journey never actually started out for this. I mean, we always wanted to use tennis as an instrument for education, and it's provided so much more than just the sport itself. It's given us a worldwide, holistic education. And to see all of the hard work that the kids have put in, the sacrifices that not only the parents but also their siblings have made to give them the opportunity to live out their dream. It's very nice to be able to experience that, because not very many people may get an opportunity to live through someone's or their own dream.
What tennis has given to my family, it's just immeasurable. The opportunities and the friendships and the experiences, this is just, certainly icing on the cake at this point, but there really are no words to express my gratitude just to the sport of tennis and to all the people that have helped create this journey for my son.
That's fantastic. I look so forward to watching both of these amazing young people compete here. Is there a word of advice that you would like your son, your daughter to have before stepping on the court in their first round U.S. Open main draw match?
Seize the day, savor the moment, and just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, have fun.
I love it. Good luck, ladies. I'm sitting here at Court 14 at the Billie Jean King Tennis Center watching Noah Rubin have a practice before he plays his first main draw match at the U.S. Open. And I just so happen to be sitting next to his sister Jessie and his mom Melanie. And ladies, I just want to ask you, what's going through your head right now?
Well, I think I mentioned to you before that both Jessie and Noah have been enjoying Arthur Ashe Kids Day since they're little kids, and enjoying all the festivities and being on court and, winning prizes on court and hitting points against the pros. Well, now my little boy is one of them, and it's just a wonderful experience. And one thing I've noticed that the guy that he's hitting against right now, is a righty. And I know that the guy that he's playing in the first round is a lefty. So I'm definitely going to be asking Noah about that decision for this warm-up and, what else he's doing to prepare.
It's just crazy because I remember when Noah and I would always come to Ashe Kids Day and we'd be on the same side of the court hitting with other pros, and now it's just, he is the pro. He is the person that all the kids on the sides are looking to be like, and it's an amazing opportunity for him. So I'm really proud of him.
And Melanie, we were just in the press conferences, and one of the media people asked Roger Federer what he knew about this young American player, Noah Rubin. How did you feel hearing that question come up?
It certainly took me by surprise. It was very exciting to hear Noah's name come up in the press conference, and certainly very cool to hear it being asked of Roger Federer. Roger actually didn't know Noah, hadn't seen him play, and really didn't have a lot to say about it, but there's time for that to change.
Absolutely. And I just think, I'm getting to kind of live vicariously through y'all. As a tennis parent, I can't even fathom what's going through your heads. And I know, Melanie, periodically throughout the day, you just kind of look at me and just beam like, oh my God, my baby is playing in this tournament. Wow. Any more thoughts you want to share?
I felt that a few moments ago when we were in the press conference with, first was Djokovic and then with Roger Federer, and they were talking about a tournament. Now, both my kids have played tournaments since they're little kids, but right now those two best guys in the world are talking about a tournament that my son is a part of, and that he's worked so hard and trained so hard and sacrificed so much to get to. And here he is, and it's just wonderful. I'm just so happy for him.
Jessie, will you be able to take the day off work to come watch your little brother play?
Oh, absolutely. Months ago, I'm like, the last couple weeks of August into September, don't count me as being here.
Well, I can't wait to sit next to y'all in the stands, and let's just enjoy Noah's day-to-day, and thank y'all for talking with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, she didn't tell me she was playing.
I'm with Ilona Young, Donald Young's mom, and she just has been watching her son warm up, have a practice session before his U.S. Open match, and thank you so much for talking with me.
You're quite welcome.
I want to ask you, you've been doing this for a lot of years now with Donald.
It's true.
Does it ever get any less thrilling or exciting, or is it old hat now?
I don't think of it in terms of thrilling or exciting. It's a job. It's what I do. It's what he wants to do. So I'm looking for the things that we worked on and the things we practiced. That's all I'm looking for. And I'm looking for the corrections to help him prepare and be ready.
How do you switch hats between mom and tennis coach?
I'm forever mom. I'm biological. But when I'm out here, it's always work. I don't go in between.
So you have a clear cut.
I'm very clear. Very clear.
That's great. When I was explaining to you what Parenting Aces is all about, helping tennis parents, you had an interesting kind of take on that because your son has been on a very clear-cut pathway to pro tennis, but you've worked with and have been around a lot of kids who are on a different pathway. Can you talk about how important it is for parents to have information available to them?
I think it's just paramount. Parents do their best, and you never know what the result will be. You don't know what path they'll take. You follow their interests, and hopefully they've had exposure to multiple sports, and that you're not just pigeonholing them into something that's because it's what you like or what you'd like to have happen. It's very important to give them that choice. So when they make the choice, I think as a parent, the first thing is to support them in their choice and not force because of what we want. And I think sometimes that gets a little skewed because parents, they're envisioning X, Y, Z, but you must pay attention because they will let you know what they really want to do. And then our job is truly to, I think, just support that.
That's great advice. I'm here with Melanie Rubin. Her son Noah's playing in his very first main draw U.S. Open. What advice do you have for her?
Enjoy it. And if he is working with people, let them do that and let him be able to come back to her and say whatever he'd like to say and have an outlet. It's important to have an outlet and not everybody trying to tell you how to do whatever you do. You need to have a stress releaser. so that they retain that relationship and it stays healthy. Because if they cut you off and stop talking to you, then you know that you are failing. So you have to find a way to get the lines of communication back. That is so important, that he has somewhere to go away from the stress.
And now looking back, because Donald's still young, he's still got a lot of years on this tennis journey ahead of him. Looking back now, is there anything you would have done differently when he first set out?
I actually think and this may sound a little crazy, I think I may have given him less, because we gave him so much. He was ready to do things mentally and technically, but his body had not matured. So when Donald became one at 15 years old, and you look back at those pictures, there's no way he could sustain the pressure mentally or physically of an adult male. This is the highest level. So I would say I might have given him a little less to slow him down a little bit maybe, but then I can't guarantee that this result would have happened either, because habits are important. So I think when we looked at it all the indications took him to there, because when he became 73 in the world at the age of 17, we clearly were saying he was on the path. So all the indications that we did checks, because he was supposed to be going to college, that's all it was. And he exceeded those things, and so it made sense to give him that opportunity.
Do you have any regrets that he didn't go down the college path?
Actually, I don't, because I am certified for K through 12, and also I took the instructional training for teaching for tennis, because I knew that it would entail more travel, and we were in Chicago, and the school system does not support being away. You physically have to be in the seat, so that was something that I knew was very important. So education is number one, it's paramount. You must have it.
I shared with you a little while ago that college tennis is going to be using no ad scoring this year. What are your thoughts on that?
I have to say I'm a bit disappointed, because it's unrealistic in terms of when they come out. That's not what's going to be used. It's teaching them that you just get one more, but it's not enough to just get one more. You have to get the second one to cement it. So I don't like changing the sport. If they are going to play the sport, and even if they go out and they're doing recreational tennis, it's not no ad scoring unless there's some special league, or if it's indoor tennis, they use no ad scoring. But that's unrealistic. So I'm a bit disappointed to have heard that.
Well, I agree. I'm disappointed too. But I want to say thank you so much, and we wish Donald all the best in this next 2 weeks.
It's my pleasure.
All right. Great meeting you.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks.